guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a get ready with me video, very chatty, just telling you some little stories about what's going on in my world. I thought it would be fun to just sit down and talk with you guys. I think that's what I'm going to focus on for the next little while. So if you guys would like to hang out with me, watch me do my makeup, listen to me gab, then just keep watching. Alright, so I got my new ring light set up. I found it at Winners for like, I think $20. My old one is like way smaller and half of the lights were out. I got it from Amazon, and when I got it, like half of the lighting was out. So I'm excited to have a new light and kind of a new camera angle because of the way you can prop your phone up in there. So first I'm going to start with a new product that I picked up. It's Mineral Protection Sunscreen by Tizo. So Tizo 3, it's a primer sunscreen, tinted sunscreen. I was going to say tinted moisturizer, titanium and zinc oxide. So it's a facial primer for, you can put it under your makeup. Sheer tint, antioxidant, C and E, so you got your moisturizing in there, protection and facial primer. So I was like jumping on this because I don't really use a facial primer and I wanted something, but I didn't want an extra layer to put on. So it's all in this. I love it. It feels so smooth going on. It's not greasy and you don't get that white cast on your face. So I've just been kind of using this lately. I'm trying to kind of use foundation less, use less products on my face. I've been following Lisa from Peaches Beauty, Lisa Peaches, their YouTube channel. She is like an all-natural esthetician, master esthetician of 30 years, owns her own line of products, her own Peaches line, has like 3 different salons, and she's all about natural. I'm not. She still loves me though. Lisa, if you're watching, I'm doing my best, but there's just things I can't give up, but I want to give up a little bit more on foundation. She says it's aging to the skin, so I'm just trying to put less on my skin. So I'm just using this tinted facial moisturizer sunscreen all in one. Let's get into application and a little bit of chatty, get ready with me, story time, kind of fun stuff. So I think I'm going to try until after Christmas at least, just to kind of do get ready with me's and not be trying a lot of new products or purchasing a lot of products because it's Christmas, it's COVID, and I'm just trying to get my Christmas gifts for my family and friends and children and all of that instead of myself, although it's hard because you see something, especially now at Sephora, there's like stuff there they never had, and I was like, oh, I just want to try it. So anyways, so my first little story, I was out for a run the other day, and when I was walking home, I will put the picture up right here, there was this little woodpecker, and he was out of the line of traffic, but almost in the line of traffic. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't have gloves, so I wasn't about to try and pick him up because he's a woodpecker, and what if he just pecked away at my hand? So I called my mom because she had had a bird problem before and knew someone to call. So I called her. First I texted her and I was like, there's this little woodpecker here and he's gonna get hit and I don't know what to do. So she came and got him, and I put up another picture of how well he did. She just watched him all day, and throughout the day he just got better and better, and she was able to take him to the park with my kids after, and they released him. So that was like, it was just a happy, cute little story, and just happy for that little bird. He was so cute. And so my next story about a bird So about a week later, I was walking to go and get my boys from school. I was walking down the path. I usually kind of leave a little early, take a longer way there, and just put on my headphones, enjoy a little nature walk down the path. It's along a river and it's just really pretty. So I come up to this tree and there is so much bird crap on it. And I was like, with an eagle in this tree, like why are the branches disgustingly covered in bird crap? So I look up and I see this crow. I'll put in a picture of what I saw. It's hard to tell in the picture. So I see this crow and he is hanging by his ankle by something. Like I can't tell if it's a branch, if it's string, what it is. And at first I thought he had passed, but then I saw him looking around and I was like, oh my gosh, this poor thing was caught in a tree by his ankle. So I call my mom again and I'm like, I got another bird problem. I hate to bother you, but I need your help. So she came there. I waited for her and then I had to walk along to get my kids. So she kind of was talking to some neighbors, trucks that were going by that had ladders. No one wanted to help. No one wanted to help us. So we decided that we were going to take this on ourselves because that's what we do. So my mom goes home and she grabs a long pole that she had at home and I grab a little step ladder and we go back to where the bird is and we try and see if we could reach up to it. We don't have enough material, we can't get up to the bird. So I think we went back home and got a hockey stick, taped that to the end of the pole and climbed up the stepladder kind of into the base of the tree and couldn't reach. So there was this guy walking his dog by. He was really tall and my mom convinced him to try. So he could reach, but he comes down. He says, I can't get it loose. It looks like it's fishing line caught around the branch, caught around the bird's foot. So we couldn't shake it out of the tree. We needed something sharp to cut the string, whatever it was. And by that point we were kind of just discouraged. We didn't know if we could do it. We'd been out there like several times. No one across the street wanted to help us. So I'm like, let's just go home again and see what we have. See if my husband can come and help us. He was doing a few things around the house, and it started to rain, so it was raining. And then I get home and we're looking around. We got a knife. We're going to attach this to the end of a longer stick that we found, and we're going to attach that and we're going to try to cut this string. Thankfully, I see my neighbor. So my neighbors are like the best. They are so helpful. They love animals. The wife is always out feeding like the birds outside. Like they just have the biggest hearts. They're the best people. So he's got something. They've done this before. I told him what's up. I said, I need your help. Do you have anything that could cut this string, cut whatever's caught around this bird's foot? So we go back and he's got the stuff. He's got the equipment. We didn't have the equipment. What we were using was not going to work. So I'll put in a picture of us cutting the bird out of the tree. So thankfully we get the bird out. But poor little guy, like he's been up there for a while. We're trying to get the string off of his foot, but it's wrapped around pretty tight. So my lovely neighbor takes the crow and she's had him home now for about a week or so, and she's nursed that little guy back to health and he's doing so well. And I just think it's the cutest, happiest story of this poor little crow that was doomed to just live out the remainder of his life stuck in a tree. And now he has like the best life. So I don't know if they've released him yet. They said they were going to do it the other day, but I'll give you an update on him and how he is doing. So that just like, and then after we were done, me and my mom, we were packing up, and like there was a rainbow after the sun, after it had rained, and it was just like, just felt so nice to know that I wouldn't have to walk by and see that poor crow hanging up in that tree. That is my other bird story. Now I'm gonna do my eyes. I'm just gonna go in with my little Naked 2 basic palette and just do a simple little eye look. So I'm trying to get my Christmas shopping done. I am trying to get it done because things have changed. Things have changed in our town. We had no cases of COVID and things have changed. So we live in a smaller town, so it's spreading a bit, and we kind of just need to get a little bit of a handle on it, and probably whatever. Who knows what's gonna happen? It's spreading a bit, so I just want to get my Christmas shopping done. What is it? We're near the end of November, so by the time this goes out, it'll probably be January, but near the end of November, so I just want to go out and get it all done with. And it kind of sucks right now because 2 of my sons that play hockey are they're going into tryouts for teams right now, and I just have a feeling that by the time they get picked and they're on a team, happened to my brother and sister-in-law in Winnipeg, by the time they got like drafted onto a team and set and ready to go, sports had to stop. So I'm just like, it'll be what it'll be. We haven't filled the rink yet, but we've put up the base of the rink, so we'll have something for them to skate on, at least if all falls apart and they need somewhere to kind of just keep up with their stick handling and keep up with practice or shot, whatever. At least they'll have something to do, because the evenings just are so long now that the sun sets at like 5 o'clock, and I'm sure by the middle of December it'll be setting even earlier, as December 21st is the shortest daylight of the year. I always love when it gets to that day. I feel like from June 21st to December, like my energy level is lower, but then as the sun turns to summer, like, is it summer solstice? I don't know what it's called. Whatever. When the days start to get longer, like as the sun's starting to stay up longer, I feel like my energy level just starts to grow. Tight lined a little bit, and now I'm going to go in with my micro ink pen that I've been using for eyeliner lately, and I just go in and I kind of just draw the line going up instead of out. And you can just kind of be more carefree with the brown because it's just not as harsh as the black. And then I'll just drag it a little bit along, and then it just creates like more of an almond shaped eye. And I kind of want a little bit straight here. Go out a little bit more. And then I'll just kind of guide. I've done this in another video, but whatever. My tight line out up with this line. So I went a little bit higher than I usually do, like straight up. I'll go a little bit more angular, but I just love the eye shape it creates. Like, look at that. Total just almond shaped cat eye, as opposed, and then like it makes my eyes look less downward. So that's what I've been doing. All right, I did that wing really thick today. I usually don't go that hardcore with it. So I'm just, and I'll do this too. I'll go over the eyeliner with a little bit of eyeshadow as well, just to deepen it, because it is an eyebrow pen. It doesn't have the same pigment as an eyeliner, so I like to use it as a guide and then go in with the eyeshadow and just kind of fill it in a bit. And you can do it with whatever color you want. You can do it brown, black, you can do it any color. You can do it green if you want, purple. I just love the shape that it gives my eyes when they're open. Like, this is massive. I went way too big. We'll just take a little bit of this lighter nude color and I'm just gonna kind of soften that a tidbit because that's a little intense. Maybe even go in with a darker color. Just soften that through. But I can't wait for the Christmas movies are starting. I will probably start watching them a little bit closer to December, maybe when there's like a month away from Christmas. But I think we're gonna put our decorations earlier this year. I'm stocking up my music, my Christmas music. My best friend she always puts me on to the best music, so she got the best Christmas music and she's just showing me songs to put on my playlist. So just get in the spirit, get happy. It's not a typical year. It's not a typical Christmas year, so whatever brings us a little bit more joy in our lives, you gotta do that. All right, so I used some of the NYX setting spray all over my face, and as well as just put a little bit of lip liner on my top lip and a little bit in the corners, and just like the Burt's Bees lip treatment, because this is the only time I'm happy that there's masks to cover that nonsense up. So I'm gonna go in with Becca's Opal and just highlight a little bit. All right, this is my look for the day. Thank you guys for sitting down and hanging out with me and listening to me chat away. I think I'm gonna do more of these for now. I think there's gonna be some life changes going on around here. I don't know, who knows? Things might be changing, so I'll just kind of think I'm gonna go with that for the time being. For my videos is just sitting down, doing my makeup, maybe introducing a few new products here and there, and just kind of chatting with you and letting you guys know what's going down. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon.